I lost like 15 trades in a row. It just all crashed. Like nothing worked. And
Oof. Like, what's like the one biggest thing you've learned about yourself?
I'm a very safe trader. So what I do is I slowly back up.
Wow,
And
that's
then,
actually
yeah,
really good. Do you have any pieces of like advice?
I passed a 10K account with it. It's just been payouts on that account. I'm Eren. I'm 20. I live in Belgium and I've been trading for about 2 years. I have 9 payouts now with Equity Edge. And I've started trading with them since November, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about myself.
Bro, if you started trading 2 years ago and you got 9 payouts already, that is pretty damn impressive. So how long did it take you to get from like starting just learning how to trade to then going to a prop firm to then actually passing and becoming funded?
So the first year, all I did was just watch ICT, which I learned a lot, but it was too much information. And then
Mm.
I got very lost and I decided to get a mentor. His name is Hamza, very good mentor. Helped me out on everything. And then eventually just started clicking, like there was no more mistakes in the journal and it was just executing, man. And then it would just come out. You either lose the account or you pass them and then you stay consistent and it works out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, how long did it actually take you from learning to first prop firm challenge to funded?
To be honest, I started with a prop firm challenge. I
Oh,
wasn't the
fair play.
patient guy. I didn't even demo. I just instantly went with prop firms. I got my first 4 payouts after 7 months.
Wow,
And
that's
then
actually really good.
yeah, I got a few payouts, but it was more like it wasn't consistent. And
Yeah.
then now I'd say it took me a year with this mentor to be able to get consistent payouts and results.
That's amazing. Do you want to go over a bit to do with like the trading, the strategy, who you
Yeah,
learn from,
definitely.
like what
Yeah.
pairs, how many trades a week, win rate, that type of stuff?
I'm a very safe trader. So what I do is I
Hmm.
target a one-to-one risk to reward. Um, I'll risk high on challenges and
Yep.
I'll just look for liquidity sweeps of swing highs and swing lows, just with simple time frames, the 1 hour, the 12 hour, which you won't hear a lot maybe. And I'll also use all the other time frames, like the daily 4 hour, to just look if there's any swing highs or swing lows I should be cautious of. But usually I'll just use the 1 hour or the 12 hour. It's pretty simple.
12 hour is actually really
Yeah.
interesting. Like, why
Yeah.
do you use the 12 hour?
Now, I don't really know myself, but it's so good. Like the bias on it is so correct. So what I do is I'll just look at a sweep on that time frame
Yep.
or how the candle closed. So if the candle just regularly closes bullish, my bias is bullish. It's very simple. And it actually plays out very nicely. So yeah, I just want to keep it simple. Trading
I mean,
is complicated. So
if it
yeah.
works, it works. Yeah, I've not really heard anyone trade the 12 hour before. That's a bit of a crazy one. Did you start with this strategy or did you like flick around? Obviously, you said you went to ICT. Was it from ICT to then this strategy and then that's it? Just that's the journey.
Well, I didn't start with the strategy. No, I was trading like silver bullet and all that like trendy
Hmm.
stuff. And eventually I just accepted that it doesn't work for me. It could work for some people. It just didn't work for me. And I stopped watching ICT every day because I was just learning too much. Too much information also doesn't help. And then yeah, I just got the mentor and just stuck to it.
That's the problem I've seen a lot of ICT traders talk about because obviously there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of content on YouTube. They feel the need to like watch every single video before they build a plan or build a strategy. And then trading is the opposite to like real life. In real life, the more you work, the more effort and the more you learn, the more rewarding it's going to be. Whereas with trading, once you get to that certain knowledge point, that's it. You want to hang around there and just do a little trial and error. You maybe add the little thing here and
Yeah,
there, but if you
exactly.
continue to learn and continue to add things, it then messes you up. So I think people just apply the real world stuff to trade and then it just doesn't really work. What made you realize that it wasn't really working? Because I always say
Well,
like with people with like strategy hopping and stuff, like is there a certain period of time you should give a strategy before you say, okay, this doesn't work for me?
so the thing was, I passed a 10K account with it, which I
Mm.
was very happy with, and then I lost like 15 trades in a row, and
Oof.
like after 15 losses, it's like I have to be doing something wrong, and then I tried
Mm.
again because I don't want to like hop strats. Just kept happening. I kept going on losing streaks, and I was like, maybe it's just not for me. Like, especially the 1 minute time frame, like you have to be looking all the time and all that stuff. And I'm also busy outside of trading. Like trading isn't the only thing I do. So then I saw that the guy on Telegram, one of my friends that's a successful trader as well, actually told me to go talk to him. And then I just messaged him and started it.
How was the The 15 losses in a row. How did you deal with those?
I mean, I dealt with them by not, at least I didn't like full port the account. I lost by
Mm.
trading the trades I should be trading, but it messed me up very badly because I thought I was on top of the world. 6 months trading, live account, got a payout, whatever. You think you're gonna be like the next 6 months, how are they gonna go? And then it just all crashed. Like nothing worked. I didn't know what to do. And then yeah, I had to accept that it wasn't for me that.
I had the exact same thing. I think every trader's had the exact same thing. I
Yeah, it
was getting
has to
really nice
happen.
payout, decent 5 figure months, and then I went from that to. I mean, this is dramatic, but I went on I think a 3 losing streak. I've like that's quite big for me because I have a very high win rate, low risk reward. Like
Right.
I'm very very conservative, so I
Right.
hadn't lost like more than one trade in a row for a year. Then I lost
Oh
two in a row,
wow.
and I was like, oh no. And then I lost three in a row, and I swear to God, I just crumbled, like
Yeah.
crumbled big time. What's like, do you have any pieces of like advice or little tips and tricks for people who are going through like drawdown or losing streak? How do you get out of that and how do you deal with it?
Honestly, my advice for that is just stick to your plan. Like, for example, I have a phase two 100K right now. I've brought it down to -8% 3 times. So
Whew,
I was 2% off losing it, and I'm back at break even for the third time. Like, if you just follow your plan, you can do it. Especially if you take the small profit as well, and you don't get too greedy, it all adds up, and then you'll just be like slowly back up, slowly back up. You know what I mean? And
100%.
don't risk like 0.2%, 0.3%. In my opinion, especially on a challenge, you shouldn't be risking like below 2%.
What's your plan for passing challenges?
So usually the first trade, I'll just risk 2%. And then if that loses, I'll stick to two. And then if I win my first trade, I'll just risk 3%.
Okay.
That's really it. I'll just keep risking three. If I win that trade, then I'm up five. And if I lose it, I'll go back to two profit. So then I can just risk three again.
Yeah. So you're the type of person that just like wants to get it over as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Done. Don't think about it. When you actually pass the challenge, how do you approach like a live prop firm funded account?
So what I do on live stages is I'll risk 1 or 2% depending on the account size. If it's a
Mhm.
smaller account, I'll risk like two and just target like a payout. So even if it's like 0.67 R, I don't really care. As long as I
Mhm.
get the money from it, then I'll do that. And if it's a bigger account, 1%, 1 to 1 R, simple. That's it.
Yeah. You said you've been with Equity Edge since November. Was that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So
Something like
you've been
that.
with Equity Edge since November. Is that a challenge or funded since November?
That I was funded since November, and then it took me a while to get the payout because I
Hmm.
was in heavy drawdown. And then
Yep.
some random night, Trump dropped some news during Asia, and I got a huge win. And then since then, it's just
Oh,
been
right. Nice. I thought I
consistent
was going to go the
payouts.
other way there, but never
No, no, no,
mind. Yeah.
sin
Nice.
no, no. It's just been payouts on that account.
Was this your first ever payout, or were you with a different prop firm before?
I've had payouts before,
Yep.
but it was my first payout with Equity Edge. Yeah,
Nice. How was the process? Was it okay? Was it fast?
yeah, it
If it
was
was
fine.
terrible, let me know.
The process was fine. It was in time,
Yeah.
which I obviously expected.
Yeah.
And then I checked my emails, and every time I just get an email arrived, just it was very
Beautiful.
simple. Yeah.
Beautiful. What has been like your biggest challenge within your trading journey that you've had to kind of overcome and push past? Like FOMO, like trusting your analysis, comparing yourself to others.
My biggest issue, honestly, was self-sabotaging. Now, I don't know if you hear that a lot.
Mm.
What I would do is I'd follow my plan, be up nicely, and then just do something stupid, like just enter a random position to get the challenge over with or whatever, and then just get stopped in an instant. And then I try to blame it on the strat. And then eventually, like I was up like 6% on a challenge, actually following my plan. Like this was like 7 months ago. Like, and I was like, everything is working. Let me just stick to this. And randomly one day, I did the same thing again for no reason. And then I really lost my mind. I was like, maybe I'm gonna switch strats. And then I decided to just take accountability, journal it, and see what I did. And it was me that was the issue, it wasn't the strategy. And then eventually, it was either you fix it now or you don't trade anymore. Do something else because if you don't fix this, there's no point in trading. And then yeah, that's when it all turned around.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the reason was for the self sabotage?
Impatience and I don't know. I feel like I just couldn't like I don't know, every time I opened my MetaTrader, I was like, I can make money right now if I click this button. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can make profit if I just get lucky, and it's like such a bad mindset to have that
Mm.
it'll mess you up in the long run. So, yeah.
Have you learned? I mean, we all learn a lot from trading. Like, what's like the one biggest thing you've learned about yourself that like can be applied to real life that you've learned from trading?
The biggest thing for me is that you need to look at life as if you're trading. So like everything in life is like trading. Like if you're impatient in life, things are gonna go wrong. If you're greedy in life, things are gonna go wrong. Now, obviously, these emotions are normal. We're human.
Mm.
It's gonna happen, but you have to be able to control them, you know? If you're too scared of doing something, it's not good, which obviously happens, but you have to master these emotions. And when you do, that's when you can actually apply it to trading as well. Like, so in my opinion, you should get your life together outside of trading. So, mentally, physically, everything.
It's crazy how much I was talking to someone else about this the other day. How much just real life affects trading, and like vice versa. Obviously, trade if you're having like let's say 15 losing streak. I'm guessing if someone said, "Oh, how's trading going?" You'd be like, "I do not want to talk about it right now."
Right. Yeah,
But
yeah,
then like
yeah.
vice versa, like if you're having a bad day or you don't go to the gym or you're eating like crap or you just had an argument with someone, it's crazy. Like you don't think about it, but it affects your trading so much. So I know like you can prepare by doing your morning breakdown and stuff like that. But if you actually get a good routine and you're feeling good mentally and you're waking up and going to the gym and eating good and you've got good relationships and family's doing good, it'll actually like reflect heavily in your trading. That's what I've seen at least, and that's what I've heard from a lot of people.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's very important. I feel like a lot of people skip by it
Mm.
because they're lazy. And it's not just physical, but like you have to try and have a routine. A lot of people think that if they work hard, it's gonna work. That's not how trading works. If you're gonna
No.
backtest for 10 hours a day, it's not gonna get you anything. Like you have to do that stuff, but at a certain point, it's pointless. Like you can backtest and show your stats, but can you actually do it while trading is the real question.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. How actually talking about backtesting, how important do you think backtesting and forward testing is?
I find backtesting important when you don't know the strat, when you have to learn it. But when
Agreed.
you know the strat, I don't see the point of it. I haven't backtested in so long. Like I'll forward test pairs that
Mm.
I'm trying to trade to see how they run. I wouldn't enter them. I'll forward test them if I want to trade them. But if it's a pair I've already traded, I don't really forward test. But the most important one, in my opinion, is forward testing. Back testing is kind of pointless at a certain point.
Yeah, completely agree. Because forward testing obviously has live market conditions. Back test, let's say a trade could tap your stop loss, and you go, nah, I wouldn't have got stopped out. I would have moved. I technically would
Yeah,
have moved
yeah,
my stop
yeah.
loss lower, so I'll put it down as a win.
That's what
Whereas
I
forward
did, to be
testing, there's none
honest.
of that. It's just you in the markets, and obviously then you have like market drivers and news and Trump tweets and all this, so it's completely different. It's like the most realistic, I guess, form of trading. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Worst, what was your worst trade and what did you learn from it? Did you have any like crazy 6% losses or anything stupid like that?
I remember once I decided to just enter a random like Chief pair, like I think it was
Mm.
USD Chief. I never traded it, and I put in the wrong lot size on a new like I bought like a new account, like a 50K. Um, and I click buy, and in a second I just lost the account instantly.
No,
It
no
didn't
way.
even it went past my daily like loss because of
Mm.
how fast I lost the trade. Like I do not remember what happened, but that was probably my worst trade when it comes to how fast I lost and what I did.
That was
Um,
the first trade in the account too.
yeah.
And 100% you hopped into Discord with your mates just saying, oh yeah, I just bought this fresh 50k account. I'm going to pass it in like 2 weeks. And you're like, oh yeah, how's that 50k account going?
I just didn't
You're like,
talk about it ever again.
nah, we'll just leave it. I don't want to trade it anymore.
Yeah, that went very wrong, very left.
Yeah, that's good. And then one last question is like, if you could go back in time, completely fresh, right? Starting to learn trading, completely again, new strategy, everything. But you could give yourself one piece of advice.
I'd say don't look for too much information. The first year I kind of wasted a lot of time by just really wouldn't sleep. I'd just be up all night just watching ICT. And like there was no point for that. I kind of wasted a lot
Mm,
of time, which I could have stuck into something else when it
yeah.
comes to trading or a different skill. Like it was, yeah, that's my main thing. Like less information. It's not needed to just watch everything on the internet. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise nowadays. There's thousands. I mean, like I started trading almost 6 years ago now,
Oh wow,
and
okay.
I think there was about three prop firms. And I swear to God, there weren't any trading influencers at all. You had like the like Trader Nick. I literally can't remember a single other trader like the OGs. Like
Right. Now I
there was
don't know
no
them.
like Instagram or TikTok trading influencers. They were all on like YouTube making
Yeah,
terrible
content.
videos. Whereas now it's all over TikTok. You got 17, 16-year-old, 18-year-olds like becoming mentors and selling their own stuff. But then you have like the people with 30 years experience doing nothing. Like I know who I'd learn off. I'm not going to a 18-year-old to learn how to trade. Yeah, there's so much
Yeah,
noise, so many
yeah.
communities, so many groups, so many strategies, and people just get wound up. I remember when I started trading, I was like, oh my God, there's so many different strategies. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all these strategies together and create one ultimate strategy. Yeah, I tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't last. I was like, I bet no one's tried putting like ICT and Fibonacci and support and resistance and volume together and creating one crazy strategy. But yeah, thank you for that, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.